And it works to a point. But eventually I'm going to make one that's way better, as y'all seen. And I'm going to be able to make swords. Swords, daggers, axe heads. Probably some armor. Plate armor, actually. Because I'm preparing for a worst case scenario. And this is a good color. Bit better. Whew. And now our neighbor's dog is going to start barking at me because they let him out. And that's going to make our little dog bark now. So, don't worry about the barking. And as y'all can tell, another reason why I'm doing it, I was hoping I'd get some donations from Patreon to get all the proper stuff I need. Like a video camera that hooks directly to YouTube. That way I ain't got to worry about taking the SIMS card out of that video camera or card out of it, whatever you call it, and finding the video on my computer because I'm not too tech savvy, and transfer it over to YouTube that way. And I was planning on doing it to make live videos on knife making, because this is not going to be a live video. now the tang's about where I want it. I'm going to finish on honing the edge of the knife. Basically taking this hammer here, getting this end of the blade, the knife edge of the blade red hot, and hammering down at an angle, and trying to get that tip fixed that has a crack in it as well, with what charcoal I have left. Or if I can, I might just go in and grab a little bit of borax, because I've seen other YouTubers use that trick and it seems to work. And also, as I'm doing that, the coals will actually get it heated up, because I don't want to use the blower too much, because it's going to burn up that coal before I could finish doing what I'm doing. Be back in 5. And as y'all can see, it's starting to get dark. So since it's starting to get dark, I'm going to cut my light on my phone, because I ain't got no lights out here. And that will let me work a little bit longer. And I just sit on the fence behind me, because my phone has one of those cases that has a little lever on it, and it allows me to work a little later. or this claw hammer that had the leather stripped off of it because it was so old. But now I'm going to just try to go on and fix the tip of it. And about what I was telling you about running out of wood, I mean coal, and having to switch over to wood, I'm about to have to do that. And I know a lot of y'all don't really feel like watching the hammering and coal part and heating it up, so I might try to figure out a way of cutting some of the long heating cycle out. Like I said, I'm not that good at editing and stuff just yet, so it might take me probably 100 videos before I can figure out how to edit. As if y'all watched one of my Call of Duty videos, if any of y'all had, y'all realize I don't know how to edit real good or record. And what do you know, I think it worked. But I won't know until I get it into the fire. And because of the metal end of my blower is very thin metal, possibly aluminum, it's starting to get red hot. So before long I'm going to have to try to find a steel replacement for it, or get some concrete or clay and cut this shorter and build a clay ring around, or concrete, because here a while back I found a bag of concrete that the hardware store had thrown out. Nothing wrong with it, just holes in it, and I was going to pick it up, but later when we went back to get it, someone had already picked it up. So I might have to break down and buy some concrete or Quikrete. Okay, guys, I'm about to have to cut it out because my girlfriend just informed me it's got 2 bars on it. So I'm not too sure how long it will last on just 2 bars. And guys, I don't think it worked. So I'm just going to focus on trying to get an edge somewhat on it.